well, hello there, welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. Don't know why I ended that last video saying peace. What am I? I'm watching too much Beaker's Lab. But anyways, we are back with the Archon Quest, Chapter 4, Act 5. Last time we left prison, a big earthquake happened. We did not know what was going on. Seems like there was a situation in Poisson where Spina de Rizula and Navia were at. Primordial water went in, but then the levels went down again, which is good. But because primordial sea water leaked in, a bunch of people died, including two of Navia's henchmen, Silver and Malus. They dead. Well, they're dead, but we still haven't figured out if we can reverse primordial seawater. That's something that's, we don't know if we can do that, but I'm just putting that out there. There's a possibility that we could reverse that, but who knows. But anyways, Alekino came in, Fatui Harbinger number 4, and she was helping Navia out with the situation. But then Alekino was like, hey, I got a job for you. All my people are busy. Oh, conveniently they're all busy, helping with the situation that I totally didn't cause. Well, I'm not saying that. Wait, hold up. That's a crazy theory. The Alekino cause? Wait a minute. I just came up with a crazy hypothesis. But anyways, she's sending us to investigate some ruins that might have something to do with primordial seawater. Again, I don't trust her at all. Again, I really like her, but I don't trust her at all. So, very strange. Navia, for some reason, wants to go with her. She's gonna die. I mean, she's like, hey, those two people died. Why not just die along with them and do something dangerous? People in Fontaine really shouldn't be exploring primordial seawater stuff. I mean, just leave it to me. Leave it to me in Paimon, okay? But indeed, let's get it started. I think that's basically it. Acting on intelligence from the Knave, your group arrives at the ruins. Meeting is also parting. Indeed. Yeah, that's okay. Again, that's just a hypothesis. All right, I'm not saying nothing. Not saying nothing.
So, are these the ruins the Knave was talking about? Whoa, talk about old.
They seem to be pretty ancient, all right.
Let's go in and have a look.
Just be careful.
Wouldn't it be crazy if we can actually use Navia? I don't think so. If we can use Navia, I think people would have been posting that online. But yeah, I ain't saying nothing. But who knows? Maybe Alekino. It's... Oh my gosh. Hold up. Hypothesis time. A conspiracy theory time. What if Alekino is purposely causing primordial seawater to rise, so she kills people, but it makes Frina look bad, right? Because Frina should be the one kind of trying to solve the situation, and then she can force Frina's hand. Hold up, I think I just figured it out. Again, I'm so bad when it comes to predicting story, but again, I just don't trust Alekino, and if she really was the one causing all this stuff, hey, who knows? I'm just saying. I'm just super saying. Fatui intelligence indicates that this place may be host to hear the 4 unknown clues. I'm just saying. Guys. I'm just saying. But if that's really the case, then yeah, Alekino caused Malus and Silver to die. If it really was her causing that. So again, keep that in mind. Interesting hypothesis. Again, it didn't really. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense why she would do stuff like that. She acts like she cares, but she actually doesn't care. That seems incredibly like what a Fatui Harbinger would do. I mean, seems very in character, but who knows? Maybe I'm just assuming the worst in her for no reason. But you gotta. Every one of the Fatui Harbingers are just... You're just not the best of people,
Right now.
Alright, well, I'm sorry, you guys are gonna get murdered. Pew, 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 pew. You're gonna water droplet all over them. Oh my, I'm almost dead. Hold up. I'm almost dead. Alright, we done yet? We done here? There are heliotrophs here. Is that an indicator of anything? Abyssal activities? Because we know from one of the I think it's one of the interludes ones. What the heck? I died. Are you kidding me? That is so... Wait, I'm alive. What? Huh?
no escape.
I think they knew you would die, and so they revived us. That's actually kind of funny, but actually kind of not at the same time. That's kind of rude. Anyways, chess. Nice. Let's observe. Oh, I don't have Charlotte equipped. Oh man, if I had Charlotte equipped, I can take pictures in here. I can't change characters, can I? I can't. Unless I exit. Oh yeah, wait. I don't have Charlotte on this account. That's my freaking alt account. Never mind. What am I talking about? Oh, that's funny. Charlotte, yeah, I have Charlotte on my alt account, and so I'm gonna try to use her very often so I can take pictures when I'm in domains and stuff. I think that would be really cool. Cause I think she can do that.
This place has also been contaminated by primordial seawater.
Yeah. And a lot of it, too. A Fontanian would most likely dissolve the moment they fell in.
Yeah, Navia, I'm gonna be honest here. You're a friggin' idiot. Why did you come with us? Like, I don't understand. Like, yeah. I know two of your closest friends died, and you know you need companionship. But also, do you want to die? Do you want to die? And look, maybe she won't die, but we have to care for her because she can easily die. And so now she's hindering us. Like, come on, Navia, come on, please, just stay home. You should go back to safety, Navia.
Right. You can't go down if there's primordial seawater. It's too dangerous, and it won't be any help for you to just stay here.
I mean, a bit rude, but still.
Don't get by my wrong. We're not saying you're useless. It's just that...
No, she is useless, but...
No, you're right. I can't do anything in this situation. I'll leave this to you.
From the looks of things here, maybe there's no way back. Yeah, we did fall in a trap, and
That complicates things. Maybe the only way left is forward.
In that case, do you want to wait for us here?
The water levels here are unstable, and there's a chance the water will rise. So staying here wouldn't be safe either. I'll go together with you. Perhaps we'll find the exit just up ahead.
seems like there isn't any other option.
All right. Come with us for now then, but please be careful.
And Navi's an idiot! But it could have been anybody. It could have been like Lynette or Linny too, or like Freminate too, so it's fine. But like still, she's griefing us! She's griefing us! Okay, where do we go? Can we touch this water?
No, it's a dead end! Let's try climbing over from the side.
I see. Oh, nope. That's definite. I wanted to try it out, guys. I want to try. Also, we did not like take damage, and we didn't lose our elemental burst charges. That's very cool. Yeah, but anyways, Navia's trolling us. She's trolling us. Would have been better if she just would have stayed out of this. For the story, I suppose. Okay. If she dies, it's Arlecchino's fault. We'll just blame it on her. We'll just blame it on Arlecchino, alright? Like, great. She's a great scapegoat for us to blame. Because, yeah. Right, wait, that's actually true. Arlecchino should have just dragged us out and tried to talk to us in private, but she's like, no, I think it'll be okay if I talk about it in front of Navia. Like, she knew Navia would join us. Oh my gosh. Arlecchino's a murderer. I'm telling you, she got no good intentions here. I'm telling you. It's all part of the plan. It's all part of her evil plan. Oh my, ooh, look at this. I take it in. I'm sorry that I'm using Raiden Shogun, so we're just getting trolled by her ring. But we see a tower. Look, imagine if I had Charlotte right now and I was able to take a picture, right? Like, look at this. Once in a lifetime shot like this. Like the freaking lights coming in from where? I don't know. I mean, that's an interesting hypothesis. What if Arlecchino planned it all along? We kill Navia's two henchmen. Thus, she is why am I zoomed out? Thus, she sad, so she wants to.
Wait, there's something wrong with this bridge. Run for it!
You think I'm gonna run, lady? You think I'm gonna run? Oh, okay. Well, maybe I should have ran. I wanted to see if it actually would matter. I thought it would fall apart after I went to the other side, but no. Okay. I'm trolling a little bit. But you know what I mean, right? What if it was all part of the plan? It was all part of the plan just to get Navia to go with us. Wait, did I die again? Okay, we're good. We're good. Well, Arlecchino's plan is working. Navia dead. We're alive, so I mean, unlucky for her, she needs to kill us too, but rats.
Demoiselle.
Oh wait, no, she actually died. Hold up, never mind.
Demoiselle, what are you doing here by yourself? Would you be standing here till dark if I hadn't come to get you?
Maybe she just wants some time to herself, Malus.
Oh, was I sleeping?
Yes, it would appear so.
I must be tired.
That's quite possible. However, you were the one that suggested we go out for a walk.
Oh, right. I nearly forgot. It must have slipped my mind when I dozed off. I haven't had a nap today yet. Have I? This is a familiar feeling, yet something's a little strange.
Is something the matter, Demoiselle?
Oh, no. No, I'm fine. I was just trying to recall why we came out for a walk.
Do you remember Mr. Giverny? He'd requested our help before with foreign merchants who had a debt dispute with him, and we'd resolved the matter not long ago.
We were headed to see how things were going with him at the moment.
Ah, right. Yes. I remember now.
Oh, Miss Navia. Ah, Mr. Malus. And Mr. Silver, too. It's good to see all of you.
How have you been?
I've been great. Thanks to your help, those bothersome merchants finally realized that I wasn't the one they were looking for. Why, I wasn't even the guarantor for that person. They were knocking at my door day and night. Even my neighbor, Obina, was getting fed up with them.
Sometimes force is required to calm someone down and get them to listen to what you have to say.
That's right. Oh, by the way, Burnett, what was it that you wanted to give to Miss Navia again?
Oh, yes. One moment, I have it right here. Miss Navia, these are some flower seeds that I prepared. Please take them. They're a very good variety, and they'll become very big and beautiful once they bloom. I don't know what we would have done without your help, so this is a little token of our appreciation. I hope you won't refuse.
Ah, did you cultivate them yourself? Thank you so much. I'll certainly take them. Malus, we do still have some empty flower pots at home, right?
Why, we can have as many pots as you'd like, demoiselle.
Perfect. In that case, we'll swap out some of the decorative plants for some of Mrs. Burnett's flowers.
Very well.
Wait. Something seems to be off here. Excuse me, madam. If I'm not mistaken, your name is Burnett, correct?
That's right. Is something...
No, it's nothing. This is the first time we've ever met, but your name seemed familiar to me. I must have heard it when I was discussing things with your husband previously. I've heard this name before. Sometime recently, I'm sure of it. And why are there so few people around here? Where did everyone go?
We must mind the time, Demoiselle. We still have important things to attend to today.
Huh? We do? Like what?
Well, now, did you forget?
Miss Navia, here you are. I've been looking for you. Please, come to the Opera House. Your trial is about to begin.
My trial? Wait, why would I need to go to the Opera House?
Yes, she's right, Demoiselle. It's just about time now, so we should get going.
Oh? All right then.
Oh, she's tripping mad balls. She's tripping mad balls. I mean, she's not tripping balls, but you know what I mean.
Look, it's Navia. She's here.
And her 2 attendants are with her. Goodness, everyone's finally here.
There sure are a lot of people here to see the trial. And they all seem to be oddly excited about something. I even know some of these people. Karina, Desiree, Joyville, Jolien, Essen. Why are so many people here? And why do I have no recollection of this case? And as for the judge... huh? Where's Monsieur Neuvillette?
Please sit in the defendant's seat. Don't worry, Silver and I shall accompany you.
All right. But are you sure you can stand behind me?
Typically, it wouldn't be allowed, but today is an exception.
Hey, what kind of place do they think this is?
Come on. Do they have any idea what they're doing?
Seriously.
Enough with the whispering! Could someone please tell me where Monsieur Neuvillette is? And why I'm standing trial?
My dear Miss Navia, have you not yet realized what you've done? In that case, allow me to explain. As all here know, you are Master Callus's successor, the head of the Spina di Rosula, someone held in high regard by every soul in Poisson. After you took over the Spina, you treated all of us just like the late Master Callus had. If anyone in need reached out to you for help, you responded. Not only you, but your butler, your subordinates, nearly everyone in the Spina di Rosula fought for the well-being of those in Poisson.
Wait a moment. Aren't you just proving that I'm a good person?
Yes, correct. Absolutely right. And that is why you stand accused. You have helped so many people get through so many difficulties. You are one with us. We are inseparable. We are one big family, all of us who are from Poisson, inextricably linked. And with you being so important, we couldn't possibly do without you. Therefore, this fair and honorable court shall declare you guilty, and you shall stay here. You will be together with us forever.
Huh? What are you saying? Everything you have said is correct. I have indeed done a lot for my hometown, and I would be willing to be with you all, but what is the purpose of having me stand here like this? What is there to discuss?
Ah, well, if that's what you think, then I have no further comments.
How wonderful, Miss Navia!
I know all these people. Why are they laughing?
I seem to remember now. Yes, I get it. This trial is...
Wait just a moment. This isn't right!
Malus?
What was that, Mr. Malus? Our conclusion is very clear and unanimous. Let the court judge her now. She's guilty!
Stay here, Navia! You're one of us!
Demoiselle, don't admit guilt. This trial means to keep you here forever.
I wish to exercise my right to defend Our Lady. Mr. Joinville, you only know of Navia's goodness, but nothing of her utterly independent mind.
She was born a free and independent spirit. She has never been tied down by anything. Indeed, even the death of Master Callus couldn't stop her.
Her actions cannot serve as proof that she identifies herself as part of any group. She merely acted as an individual, extending her hand to help others. Please do not mistake her actions as being otherwise.
Really? As an individual, you say? Don't forget, we are all Fontanians here. This is the nation of justice, the nation of Hydro. Even if Miss Navia only voluntarily rendered her assistance, that doesn't change the fact that her beautiful soul must return to everyone. Water accepts all, blends with all. It will surely accept her kindness. Everything is measured here in the nation of Hydro, and in the end, everyone shall meld together. Thus, when a unanimous opinion emerges, that opinion represents justice. Now, I speak for everyone. Our opinion is consistent. Navia should stay. We and Navia are one.
And you would call this justice? Preposterous. You are merely jealous that Demoiselle still has a chance to exist as an individual. Have you forgotten how much you all once longed to become individuals, to become independent?
Do you mean to defy our justice?
If your justice is flawed, then why should we acknowledge it?
As you said, we can also have our own justice. Silver and I shall defend Demoiselle. And that is how we will enforce justice.
Ugh, my head... It hurts.
Demoiselle.
Silver, it hurts. My head is spinning. All I can see is stars swirling in front of me. I remember now. Everything that seemed odd from the very beginning. Karina, Desiree, Joyville, Jolien, Essen, and Mr. Giverny and Mrs. Burnett, who we met earlier. Even Malus and Silver. I don't want to admit it, but they're all dead.
Don't be afraid, and don't admit guilt. We will protect you to the very end.
Absurd! Who are you to say that she cannot be judged? We are the majority, and in the nation of trials, the majority is absolute justice. We are the will of all.
Don't let them escape! We shall keep Navia here with us!
Mr. Malus and Mr. Silver, must you be so stubborn? How could the two of you possibly hope to stand against the collective? Do not resist. This judgment is fair and just. Navia belongs to us. After all that happened, she should not be left alone in Poisson.
What are you saying?
No more excuses!
She says we're jealous. Jealous? How could she possibly be an independent individual?
What's with these people?
Who's jealous of her?
She belongs to us!
Miss Navia, she...
Silence!
That's...
Monsieur Neuvillette!
Such commotion is prohibited in the court. The accusations you just presented are nonsense and cannot constitute a proper trial. The court will adjourn for the rest of the day. In this, I shall hear no objections from any unauthorized party.
Our thanks, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Please leave with me, Miss Navia, while there is still time.
But...
Go on now, Demoiselle. This is your only chance to leave this place. What, can't bear to leave us behind or something?
Malus.
My apologies. I couldn't resist making one little joke once I realized that this shall be our last goodbye.
Silver.
Quickly, you must come now.
Goodbye, demoiselle.
Farewell.
You just tripped the biggest balls there have ever been to trip. What? What?
No, wait! Just a second!
Navia?
You're awake. Good.
I must have been dreaming. Malus and Silver were still alive, and they were defending me at some insane trial.
It looks like you're all right.
Did all the sad feelings cause you to have a nightmare? Paimon could give you a hug.
The ruins you were exploring suffered a cave-in. When I arrived, I found you falling toward the water. You were just about to be dissolved within, but I...
What is it?
I think I saw 2 Oceanids protecting you. It was only for a moment, perhaps even a fraction of a second, but they gave me the chance to retrieve you. Were it not for their intervention, I would not have been able to rescue you before your consciousness dissipated.
Wait, did you say Oceanids? You mean like what happened with Vache?
Wait, what happened to Vache? You mean the Oceanist that friggin' haunted Vache's mind? Wait, was that? You know, that was the Archon quest, right? That was the Archon quest? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, it was. Yeah, Vache's like lover. And yeah, it was during Navia's trial. I remember it. So people that are dissolved become Oceanids?
Perhaps those 2 Oceanids were the people you saw in your dream.
I always told them that they didn't have to protect me. To think that they'd keep doing so even after death.
Please come with me.
Bro, we're just gonna leave her there? Okay?
Neverlet, are you okay?
Oh, I am quite all right. Perhaps there's something we could chat about?
Why do you look so stiff all of a sudden? Oh, Paimon knows. You're the type who feels awkward when there's nothing to talk about, right?
I merely thought that we should give Navia some time to herself.
Huh? Why didn't you just say so then? Don't you think it's even more awkward to call us over like this and then have nothing to talk about?
I suppose so.
By the way, Sijuin sends her regards. Oh, I guess we forgot to say that the first time around, huh?
Ah, Sijuin. I hope all is well with her these days. Her work in the Fortress of Meropide has not been too much for her, has it?
No way, don't worry. She's doing fine down there. She's an amazing head nurse.
I see. Well, that is good. I have always worried that Sijuin would need a lot of time to understand the world of humanity, just as I have.
Oh, and the Duke also says hi. Even though Sijuin made him do that. He hopes that you haven't been overwhelmed by all that's happened lately.
Thank you. I have indeed been busy lately, and I also hope that everything is going well in the Fortress of Meropide.
He still doesn't know what to talk about. Let's chat about something else then.
No, we're just really padding for time here. You're the expert here, Paimon. What should we talk about?
So, Neverlet, you're probably quite the swimmer, huh?
Yes, of course.
This isn't going anywhere. Let's try something else. How did you find these ruins? Did the knave tell you?
Yes, in fact. I had arranged to meet you in Poisson, but when I arrived, I discovered that the Fatui were helping the residents evacuate. They had even transported a large quantity of supplies to the area. Amid my astonishment, I ran into the knave, and we had a chat. She informed me that she had asked you to investigate the ancient ruins here.
Yeah, we originally planned to meet up with you, but we thought you might still be busy with all those official documents. We didn't think exploring the ruins would take very long, and who would have thought you'd wrap things up so quickly?
I hope Navia can get back on her feet. Well, I mean, she's alive, so I think she'd do fine. Love is destructive. Can you investigate here?
I'm sorry to have kept you all waiting like that. I'm feeling much better now. I guess we should get going again. Will you come with us, Monsieur Neuvillette?
Yes, if you wouldn't mind my company.
All right! Another one joins the party! Let's get going then!
Indeed. I mean, I was questioning why Nevlette's here, but then I'm like, oh yeah, we were supposed to meet up with him. That makes sense. So yeah, he probably just tried to come find us after. Was I not supposed to go there? Why did you give me all this thing to explore when I mean I can't go? But indeed. Yeah, I mean, that was pretty crazy. I don't think she actually hit the primordial seawater. Or maybe a little bit of her did. Or maybe it was kind of the consciousness of the Oceanids. The Oceanids of Malus and Silver coming in. But that's very strange. Wait, what the heck? I'm like back here. What? What's going on?
Oh no, another unstable path. Watch your step.
Wait a minute, I like skipped the quest. Like, am I supposed to go there? What? What? What's going on? Well, they're forcing me to go up this ladder. I don't seem to be able to go anywhere. I'm dead. And I'm alive again. Okay. Yeah, just go, I guess. Am I doing a bad thing, guys? Did I just skip something that I'm not supposed to skip? Or is this like extra? Like, am I gonna get a hidden chest up here or something? I sure hope so. Oh gosh, okay. Is this gonna collapse on me too? But anyways, yeah. Malus and Silver. I guess you can kind of say it's it might have been a good thing that they died because they saved Navia. Kind of a grim way of saying things, but indeed. And yeah, I think what the prosecutor said, the whole thing that the prosecutor said, I think that's a very interesting thing that the prosecutor said about the whole Fontaine and people not being individuals. I think that was very interesting. Yeah, I just skipped okay, I will never know what was down there. I'm sorry, I accidentally skipped it. I accidentally skipped it, so that's kind of unlucky. That's actually funny that I skipped it. I don't think. Yeah, yep, that was a thing. That was a thing. But yeah, I think it's very strange what happened there. I think the prosecutor said like something about primordial seawater. I guess that's kind of how it is. And yeah, something in that. Very interesting. Good thing Navia didn't die, and Neuvillette saved him, probably with his dragon powers or something.
It seems we're almost at the top. Keep it up.
Oh gosh. Oh, there's rocks falling on me. Ah, I'm gonna get hit. No, I'm good. Oh, there's a chest up here. Yeah, I'm afraid I may have missed a chest down there. But it's probably too late for me to go down there, because they'll probably just teleport me back up. Anyway, oh my, it seems actually to be a lot of enemies in this. Let's do this. And then...
Shine down. Emerge, right here.
Okay. Yeah, I don't really know what there's much to say. Navia got saved, but it was from... Yeah, but it's another thing interesting. Yeah, it seems like people die in primordial water become oceanids, which is a bit interesting. And yeah, I posed that question. If people who fall in primordial seawater, do they truly die, or did they just like, can they be revived back? But yeah, it does seem like Fontaines truly do. When they get stuck in the primordial seawater, they turn into oceanids. They don't exactly die, but they turn into oceanids, which is interesting. Is that how all oceanids are born? Like, is that how all oceanids are born? Now I'm trying to start to question oceanid lore. I think that's probably the situation. Oh, I didn't look up there. Oh, I didn't get a close look. It's too late now. Oopsies. Oopsies. I didn't know I was on top of that tower. I didn't realize. Oops. All right. Is there anything interesting? No. Okay.
Looks like we've reached the end.
This is the place. There should not be any other hidden spaces in the vicinity.
The path sure had some twists and turns, but it turns out that this place isn't actually that big.
There seems to be something on that wall, on the wall.
Stone slates. It seems like they were put here as an offering. Could we take them down and have a look?
Perhaps we should just leave them be for now.
There are 4 locations in total, but only 3 stone slates. The slate that should be in the first empty spot is missing.
The surrounding walls also show signs of damage.
There's something written below. Let Paimon see. Reason dictates that this nation be destroyed. I shall record the history of its future here in its past. Say what?
It feels like someone left these slates and these words here for a purpose. But does he mean that Fontaine should be destroyed?
That would fit the circumstances dictated by the prophecy, yes. Indeed, the slate's contents correspond to it. Take the second slate, for example.
There's a person kneeling here. She seems so dedicated. And there's a whole bunch of other people behind her doing the same. She's facing this... what is this? Some kind of island in the sky?
And is that Lady Farina in the third image? Did the Hydro Archon fall into the water?
And is that a ring of people around her? Paimon doesn't quite get it. Are they all in the water?
The fourth image. I know this one. This exactly matches the content of the prophecy.
The people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne.
Yes, they do seem to match.
More information should be hidden in these slates, but I fear I cannot easily uncover it, most likely due to us missing the first slate. I am very sorry.
Don't blame yourself, Monsieur Neuvillette. Deciphering ancient stone slates isn't one of your duties.
Ooh, Paimon's getting the chills just looking at these slates. This says that it's the history of the future, right? That means the prophecy's sure to come true.
The history of the future? Isn't that like an oxymoron?
I really hope it doesn't mean that.
Still, Paimon feels like these images are kind of weird when you look at them together.
I get what you mean. The issue is the order from the third and fourth images, right?
That's right! If the images are in chronological order, shouldn't the fourth, the waters drowning Fontaine, come before the third, where the Hydro Archon herself falls into the water?
And yet the order is reversed here.
Wait. The order is reversed? What do you mean? The Hydro Archon never dies in a prophecy, right? I think that's normal. I thought that was the obvious order. Yeah, people are like kind of praying that the Hydro Archon does something, and she just fallen down. She can't do crap, and then eventually she loses all her people. Isn't that what the third thing was? Just people kneeling, kind of like praying that she does something? I don't know. Isn't that what it is? Yeah, I was gonna talk about these images, but I guess I'll talk about them now. 2 questions, or I guess a few questions, but like one of the major questions I'm having is, where are we? Where are we currently in all this? Are we at the first one, where it's broken? Are we at the second one? Are we at third? Like, what order are we currently at? Because assuming if we're at the order, I'm assuming we're at the third one, because the second one, there's an island in the sky. I don't see no islands on the sky above Fontaine. I mean, Fontaine is a rise land. So, you know, we can assume perhaps this happened a long time ago where this island dropped onto Fontaine and that's why Fontaine is all rised up like that. Right? I mean, that's one hypothesis that I have about this image. So yeah, that's the order we're at. Also, questioning this image in general, what are these people? I mean, obviously, we don't see Farina, obviously. No, I shouldn't. I keep saying obviously. We don't see a person who here that looks obviously. I keep saying obviously. We don't see Farina here, or a person who looks like her. So we don't know what this could be. Maybe this is the previous Hydra Archon, because we see in the Statue of Sevens that kind of similar to this. It could be something else. Why are people kneeling? That's another question. And then the third question I have is what's on that first one. That first slate is incredibly important, but we just simply don't know where it is. It's destroyed. Was it destroyed on purpose? The Arlecchino destroyed on purpose? Again, I'm not saying anything. What sins are the people on the images confessing to? Are they confessing to sin? I guess.
If we go by timing, Lady Farina only emerges in the third image. That means that the person in the second image might be the previous Hydra Archon.
Yes, that's what I was assuming as well.
I had never met her, but her appearance here does match the records. The previous Archon kneeling before the floating island in the skies, as if confessing a sin.
Did she herself commit that sin? And if not, why would she be in such a posture? Also, I'm still wondering why these ancient stone slates are here at all. Judging from their contents, could this place be the origin of the prophecy? Does that mean that someone, or some people, once saw these slates?
But who would have created these slates and left these words here?
It seems that any further clues will have to come from Farina.
In that case, there's no time to lose. There's nothing else to be gained here, so let's head back first.
Yeah, we'd better get somewhere safe for now.
Honestly, who created the slates doesn't matter now. The real question is whether these images truly play out at the prophecy foretell or not. Alright, seriously, we're gonna ask our flamboyant child what she can give us answers. Great, fantastic. Yeah, if the prophecy is, or we know about the prophecy, so obviously, I keep saying obviously, but we know about the prophecy, so someone's been down here. Who was it? How long has this prophecy been out? That would give us a pretty good idea of who possibly could be, or if the person who went down here to first see the prophecy is alive, right? If the prophecy was out like 200 years ago, then it could be safe to assume that the person who first found the prophecy is dead. But if the prophecy was only recently known about, then who knows? It could be Arlecchino who's been down here. Who knows? But anyway, it's very interesting. Yeah, so we're saying that this is before. We're probably right here. I mean, obviously I keep saying obvious. Obviously we're right here because there's still other people around. Right? If we were here, Navia wouldn't be with us right now. So, interesting. Very interesting. But we need more answers. It's interesting how the first thing we're doing is try to look for Farina when really we should be looking for Arlecchino, because she was the one who sent us down here, so we should report to her first. But regardless, I don't know. It's almost about that time where I'll end the video, so we'll see how longer this goes.
Let's split up here. I'm going to check on what's happening with the Spina. You know how it is. There's some things you just need to be there for yourself.
You still have energy for that, Navia? Paimon's already beat.
Just head back to the Fleuve Cendre and have a rest then. Thanks for keeping me company all this time.
I'll depart as well. Thanks for your hard work today. Rest well, everyone. Traveler, I will go talk to Farina tomorrow morning to ask about the stone slates. I'm sure that you're concerned about this matter as well. If you have time, drop by my office. I will share the results of our discussion with you.
Alright, see you tomorrow.
Are you really gonna talk to her about this directly? Will that be a problem? Paimon's getting a little scared now that it's come to this.
She has long been harboring secrets and will not give them up easily, which makes it all the more my duty to ensure that she understands the present situation.
Alright, we'll leave it in your hands then. You're probably the best person to talk to her anyway.
I will be carefully considering my words tonight.
Traveler, Paimon, our safe house at the Fleuve Cendre is always open to you, as ever. So please don't think you're an imposition. All right. I'll be on my way then.
Navia and Navia, both the party, you and Palmer head to experience review base at Fleb Camille.
We're finally back!
Welcome back. We've got a special menu prepared for you two tonight.
Yay! And there's good food too! Navia, no, the boss is the best.
Alekino saw that we survived, and so she's here to poison us, is she? You did great as well, Paimon.
Ooh, desserts! Nice, these are all Paimon!
Didn't Alekino make a cake like this before?
Paimon's already starting to forget what happened today.
Oh, that voice. Is that who I think it is?
Huh?
It's you two. What are you doing in Fontaine?
I'm in Fontaine to find my sibling. Why else would I be here? Come on. Okay, real talk here. Not expecting Mona. What random character? Oh, I mean, maybe not random because she definitely knows more than she lets on. Lady Magistus. Did the stars not tell you that we might meet here? Yes. Question her occupation.
Seriously, nobody just uses a scry glass whenever they've got time to just see who they'll meet on the road.
Still, we didn't expect to see you here. Wait, you're not a Fontanian, are you, Mona?
Well, I have some business to attend to here, so I booked a hotel in the city. I was just out for a stroll when I bumped into you. Quite unexpectedly, if I might add. Why did you think I was from Fontaine, though? Is that because Magistus doesn't sound much like a Mondstatter surname?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Well, I used to have my own surname, which was, well, some other thing. Either way, the old hag told me when she took me as her disciple that the first step to being a great astrologist's pupil was to change that name. There was nothing for it, really. She really is amazing at astrology, so I changed my name to what it is now according to her wishes. To my surprise, however, Magistus is not the name of some ancient house or clan.
It isn't?
Nope. Although it is used by us in place of surnames, it generally just means great.
Wow! Imagine including a boast in your name. Wait, are you gonna have to put that into your genealogy as well?
I reckon so. In any case, I'd give my disciple a name like this as well, if I were to take one.
Okay, why are we talking about this? And may I ask, what about what your master's name is?
Astromancer Barbeloth Trismegistus.
Whoa, that's a long one. Does it also mean great or something?
My name means Mona the Great Astrologist. As for the old hag, hers is, in plain speech, the thrice-as-great Scholar of the Stars. Just take it as a title specific to astrologists.
Thrice as great? That's so petty.
I know, right? That's just how she is. She used to call herself Magistus, actually, but when she took me in, she changed her name to Trismegistus.
Talk about excessive.
Magistus is thus the calling card of our school, so to speak, which makes it about the same as a surname. It's all right if you don't get it. You can look into it further should you need to study astrology more deeply.
Then how about triple strength traveler or triple appetite Paimon?
That sounds terrible! But anyway, you're not Fontanian, are you, Mona? You're from Mondstadt, right?
Well, I was born in Mondstadt, yes. My parents migrated to Dornman Port, and I traveled with the old hag for a while, after which I settled down in Mondstadt City.
Oh, that's a good thing then. At least we know you won't be dissolved by Fontaine's waters.
Speaking of that, I'm sure you're aware that a bunch of things have happened here in Fontaine, right? I know you're not a local, but I'd avoid getting too close to any water that looks strange all the same. There's something ominous about it. Well, the water, I mean.
Did you come to Fontaine because of the prophecy, Mon?
That was the main reason, yes. Just a while back, the Steambird invited me to take part in a panel and speak about the circulation of the prophecy as an astrologist. The invitation was sent quite early on. I don't think anyone expected Fontaine to be in this much trouble.
What do you make of that prophecy, Mona? Just tell us what you think as an astrologist. Your word would go a long way to make things more certain and less scary.
What I can tell you is that I'm an astrologist, and that this prophecy concerns the fate of Fontaine, even that of all Teyvet. Ascertaining this is akin to reading the fortune of the whole world. I'm afraid that this is not something that just anyone can do. If I could do it, you would no longer call me an astrologist, but a visionary. But on the flip side, the prophecy is so huge and powerful that it must surely come from a powerful visionary. Its contents involve the fate of the world. Disregarding it would be a mistake.
A visionary? Sounds really powerful and all, but does such a person really exist?
Of course. The old hag could do it, and I'd bet there are others amongst those Hexenzirkel colleagues of hers who could do something similar.
Hexenzirkel. So that's how you pronounce it. Hexenzirkel? I was always wondering how to pronounce that word because I never played that event in English. I need to ascertain the accuracy of the prophecy. Could you help me get in touch with your master? Yes, I need to see this old hag for myself.
Are you sure?
How old and how haggy?
All right, I'll help you. It isn't often that I see you with such a serious look on your face. I'll tell you once I hear back from her.
Thanks, Mona. You're amazing as always.
Oh, well, this is something only I can do after all. So yes, your praises are quite welcome.
That's the greatest of astrologists for you! Of all the people we know, you know the star's the best!
Indeed, indeed. That's the spirit.
Oh, sorry. I came to see what all the commotion was about. If there's anything you need, do not hesitate to inform the Spina di Rosula.
Oh, whoops. Guess we were getting a little too carried away there. Well, I'll go tend to my own business now. If I receive any news, I'll be sure to come find you two again.
And there she goes, quick as rushing water. And here we are with the Spina guy giving us suspicious looks.
Try to keep it down next time, Paimon.
If Paimon hadn't spoken for you, it'd be you getting all the weird looks. The things Paimon does for you.
Yep, totally not an excuse for the developers to pay the voice actors less. Alright, thanks, Paimon.
That's more like it.
After a conversation, you decide to get a good night's sleep to replenish your energy.
Good morning. To be honest, Paimon's still feeling kind of sleepy. But it's time to get up, traveler. We agreed to go see Neuvillette, so let's pack it up and get going.
Hunters, prophets, prophets. You return and then you meet an unexpected friend. Yeah, a few things I want to say. First off, I want to say that why are we meeting with Neuvillette? Like when we were talking with Neuvillette and Navia outside of the ruins, we were like, okay, so I'll meet up with Neuvillette after you've talked with Frina and all's good. Shouldn't we be meeting up with Alekina? She was literally the one who sent us down there, so shouldn't we report back to her? Seems a bit rude that we're not reporting back to her. Like, we have more important matters, even though it's okay. That's okay. Sure, that's fine. And maybe because Neuvillette was sent there, that like that's important enough that would be good. Also, yeah, I did say Mona was a random encounter, but realistically she isn't. Because, yeah, she works for the Steambird. So she has ties with Fontaine. Well, it's hard to imagine any other characters having ties with Fontaine like that. Indeed. Yeah, interesting. Hexenzirkel? Yeah, interesting. I think at this point we're kind of questioning whether or not the prophecy, someone who knows the history of the future, seems very, you know, something that not a normal person would know. Something that, you know, I don't know, someone who is from another world knows? Question mark, another world? Nahida maybe can tell us something about this person? I don't know, but yeah, it's very interesting. But that's, but realistically, that was a really random encounter in my opinion. Regardless, I think I'm going to end this video here. So next time, we'll continue this Archon quest, where we'll meet up with Nivelet and see what he has to say, and what Farina has to say about this whole situation. There's a little bit of a thing up here. Indeed. So yes, thank you so much for watching. You're beautiful the way you are, and I'll catch you in another Genshin Impact video.